Hello everybody, I am here going live as always doing some sort of junk journal related items. Today I am sewing lace on index cards. Hi Elizabeth, welcome. So here is the first one that I made. I haven't done anything fancy with it, but I know that I'm going to glue it to another index card so that way you have somewhere to write on that's a little bit more smooth. Hi Sandra, and we'll see what else I come up with. I already have kind of like an idea of what I want to do after I did this one. So let us continue on with what I'm working on here. I have a bunch of lace that I need to work with because I have I have this container that's kind of overfilled with lace and stuff. I don't know if you guys have that same problem. So I think what I kind of want to do is cover a piece of, let me see if this will even work. I kind of want to create the same texture that I did with my with one of my covers. I did like a bunch of fabric pieces. I wonder if I could do that now with like a bunch of lace pieces. Let's see. I'm just gonna be sewing on paper. Too much lace. That's true, right? Let me get over here to a straight stitch. Let me see how this goes. It might be the craziest, fluffiest journal card you've ever seen, but I want to go for it. Let me just see what this looks like. This is an experiment right here. Okay, stay on course. Okay, so we got the first line on, and hello to Dawn, and hi Sandra. The sewing machine that I use is the Brothers Project Runway Limited Edition, if anybody wanted to know. Some people like to know. Okay, so here is this right here. And what I want to keep doing is, so it's a little frilly so you can see the undercard. And so I want to sew that down so that you can't flip it open basically. And let me just stay on with the straight stitch and we'll move it onto a more fun stitch later. This is more for function. Okay, so now it's nice and squished down. So now we have the lace and it's all nice and squished down. It doesn't really lift. So now let's move on to the next layer of lace that I want to put on here. And for this, I think I'm going to use this kind of long piece of lace. It's really big and it's got this gathering at the top. I don't want it to have that gathering at the top. I want it to be like a straight flat piece of lace. So I'm going to crudely cut around the edge here. Excuse me. Okay. So now I have more of a straight piece of lace. So let me get this bottom part of the lace. I should have maybe used better scissors. I don't know. I bought those fabric scissors, but I don't really use them. Okay, so I'm going to layer this piece of lace on top here. Like that. You can see what I just did. I just layered it on top. It's more like a straight piece of lace now. And let's sew the top part. Hi, Kate. I'm glad you could hear me. Hello, Annette. I am good. How are you? How is everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day. Okay, so far we have this right here. Just trying to... And I am going to glue this down to another piece of huge index card. This is a really big index card. I got them at Walmart. They're like huge. It's hilarious. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Okay, let's go through this one more time. there's that. Actually, yeah, this could work as a journal card right here just by itself. You could still write on this top part. Let me see if I can put a border on this, if it works. I'm not sure. Let's see. And that way I can use up my scraps of lace. Go this way. I gotta move it. I can see underneath where the card is, so I can try and do my little border. Let's see, I kind of already like this. Just wait till you see it. Let me show you. So there's a nice texture side to it at the bottom, but then you can still write on it over here. I kind of like that. Excuse me. I think that this looks really cute. So I can use up my scraps of lace, because it does look good. You can see the difference. This is kind of like a pale pink, and this is more of a dusty rose pink. So I think I'm going to keep doing this, actually. This was fun, too. You could also glue this onto a regular card if you wanted to, not if you didn't want to see the back part of this. I could have made the border with the second card. Maybe I'll do that next time. Okay, let's make another one. And I have this lace that's really, really thick. I don't want it to be so thick. So let me see if I can cut it down to size. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of hard to see. I might be able to see it a little bit better if I turn off that light. So I have other options. Let me cut this in half. Okay. You know what else I have that I have not cut up? I have these curtains. These are curtains that I found at the thrift shop. And now I get to cut them up finally. Let me just take a piece. I have a lot of them, so there's no need for me to be stingy, but it'll be easier to work with a smaller piece. And what I really liked, obviously, about these curtains was the lace that's on them. So I kind of want to cut away this, whatever material that is. So these are pretty. Get to cut this piece up. How exciting. That looks so pretty right there. So let me start cutting out kind of like a strip, but I'm not trying to be that careful with it. If things are a little uneven, that's okay. But I am trying to make like a strip. That looks good. Thank you, Jane. Let's keep going here, making little strips. This curtain is so pretty. It wasn't the cheapest material, but I thought it'd be worth it anyways. I paid about $11 for like 4 panels of this curtain. Okay, so we'll keep cutting this up. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Keep cutting. Okay, I'm not going to cut anywhere. That's kind of hurting my hands now. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, so now let's get to sewing a little bit. I think this is going to look beautiful. Maybe I need something else. I have all sorts of different kinds of lace in this set right here next to me. Okay, let's do that. There's a lot of white lace in here, interestingly enough. Okay. I guess I buy a lot of white lace, figuring that I could dye it later. That's what I do a lot. Okay, so let me use a zigzag stitch with this. And I'm not changing any of the settings. It'll just be default size. And don't pull on the material, just hold it in place. Okay. Maybe you want to make it a little bit wider. Set it to 5 length. Okay, so here. And then I want to make sure it's nice and flat there. Get the camera on here. Make sure it's nice and flat. So let me do another. I guess for now we'll just go with the default stitch and change it over next time. Okay, just trying to keep the material down so it's not floppy. Next, I want to put on this piece of lace on top here. Actually, I hate this part. For what I'm doing, I don't like this edge. It kind of makes it hard for me to work with the lace. So let me cut this off. It's okay if it's jagged, the edge here. I don't mind that. I'm going to cover it up with some lace anyways. Okay, so now it's more like a flat piece of fabric. Whew. Makes it a lot easier to work with. Okay. Make sure some of that lace there shows. Okay. Let's get this sewed on here. Okay. So there's that. Let me go ahead and cut this to size here. All right, I got one more thing to put on here. Let me sew this right here first. Okay. And then on top, I'm going to put this pretty piece of curtain. I kind of like that piece sticking out like that. Okay, let me sew this down here. Let me do this with a straight stitch. Which I should have done wider. Let me get this wide, longer. Patricia, I'm at my son's house helping with the children while their mom is out of town. Cool. Hanging out with the kids, Patricia. That's cool. Get in a little bit. Another line. Okay. This one's kind of, well, you can write on the back of this. On this one, I kind of made the lace nice down and low, so you can write on the top part of this card. But on this card, I just noticed I'm already halfway up the card. It's okay. It's okay. I think I'm going to use a fancy stitch here. Let me use number 27, which I really like. And I'm going to use all the default settings. Hopefully it doesn't shred the paper. Oh, wait, it's not moving. I just noticed that whole time it didn't really move much. Okay, let me fix that. I have to. Sometimes it happens where the thread just kind of bunches up. So if you have a, what is this called? A seam ripper. Handy. You can take all this off slowly but surely. It's a nice little chunk there. Okay, life goes on. So there's a little chunk missing. We'll fix that. I'm going to layer on another card on the back of this, so it's okay. Let me then go back to doing a regular stitch. Let me do 31. It'll be kind of cute. 31 is always a good look. Oh, and it's getting stuck there, period. Okay, let's move it along here. I'm going to move it downwards. That is cute. Okay, so we got this weird card here on the front. And then, oh, let me go get more cards. This was just an experiment. I didn't know if this was going to work out or not. So let me do a regular stitch here. And I'm going to keep these cards together. Get a little bit of glue here. Wait, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I'm going to put just a dab of glue here in the middle. And add this card to the back of this card. Because this one card is kind of flimsy on its own. Okay, so now that they're joined together, now I can add a pretty border. Make sure that they're together. They kind of slipped apart there. Okay. Now I can do my, I think it's called 1/8 inch. I think it's an 1/8 of an inch border. It's just the difference between these two lines right here on my sewing machine. That's the type of border I like to put on these. Okay, and then this way. Hi, Dana. Welcome. Let's put it right there. This will join those two cards also. way. Okay. Border's a little crooked up here. I guess that happens. And so now you can write on the back. The back is nice and smooth. So all these nice fabric scraps I get to use up. I have a whole bunch of fabric scraps here next to me. Here's the other card I just made. This one I need to back up onto another one just because this one piece of fabric or this one piece of index paper is pretty flimsy. It's not as thick as cardstock or anything. So I think these look really cute and a good way to use up all your lace. All the long pieces of lace that you have anyways. Would look great on this. Let me see if I could sew this on. This might be a little bit hard, but I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going to do a straight stitch still. I'm going to get this on here first, this piece of lace. It's a big piece of lace. I'm going to go slow. Oh my gosh. Going real slow here. Turn over here. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit too low. That's better. Then over here, isn't it pretty? This pretty light pink. It's beautiful. Ooh, and this one kind of went all over the place. This line went all messy. Okay. So now we have this piece of lace that is covering this index card. And I am going to give it a nice trim around here, around the card. Oops. And I'm not using any glue. You could glue it down, but I just prefer not to myself. Just because then I'd have to wait a day, and I literally just came up with this a second ago. I was not prepared. Okay. Got this card with this lace on it. And let's see, what else do I have? I have this other half lace here. And then I'm just trying to like build a little something something. I thought I saw some beige lace earlier. Where is it? Where's that beige? Beige. That's not it. Nope. I don't know where it went. So let's just put a piece of curtain on here. Piece of curtain there. And I think I'll leave it like that. That'll be in the middle. That'll be on top. Unless I find something else. Let me keep looking then. I could use, oh, there it is. There's that beige lace I found. Yes, I found it. Okay, so this will be here. Then this part here will be on top. Like that. I think that looks pretty. Let me try and get this on here in a way that kind of makes sense. Let me use the zigzag stitch over here to hold this in. And I'm going to use default settings on that. Okay. Good thing this is not Project Runway, girl. It does not have to be straight. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Let me get some chapstick. Oh my goodness. And some water. Okay. So now I got to get this piece sewed on here. Kind of try and get equal spacing on both sides here. That's all I'm looking for, really. And let's get this sewed in. I'll just use a straight stitch for this. Okay. And here I'm going to use a zigzag because I have a zigzag on this side. So let's get a zigzag over here. Again, default settings. Okay. Wasn't that nice, that beige lace? Good call, good call. I didn't really want to continue on without that piece. Okay, so I am getting... Okay, and then we're going to put this piece of lace here in the middle. Make it look like a piece of cake, yes. Okay, so let's go. Hi, Shari. Day off? Nice. Congrats. Congrats to you. Okay, there's that. Let me do one more line over here. Okay. That looks pretty cute. It looks like it's covered it entirely in fabric. Which it is, but you know, we kind of layered it on top a little bit, laid it on a little thick. Let me get this part off here. And there we go. We got our finished journal card. I am going to back it up on another journal card though. And I am going to sew these together, and I am not going to use glue because I'm crazy. So let's try doing that. Let's see how fun that is. Let's try to make this one a little bit more straight here. Okay. Let's go back one step to, okay, I went too far. Try and match up to that last stitch. That's the trick. I'm still learning that trick though. Okay. That didn't go so bad. It's a little bubbly. Maybe I could have glued it down. But okay, here's the card. I kind of like it. It's a bunch of beige, very light colors. The background is light pink lace. I think they go really well with each other. Kind of funky, a little bit, yeah. I like it. I really do. I'm going to keep doing more. It's only taking me half an hour to do 3 of them. Apparently these are time consuming. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, so let's do another one because this is fun. But you know what's not fun is getting poked by your seam ripper accidentally. Let me put that away. I just saw that I just put it in a random spot. So let me see here. Maybe this one could be a little bit more fun. Let me see what I could do here. Again, I'm not using any glue. You could glue stuff down, but I'm not trying to be that perfect here. I'm just using a straight stitch. Okay, let me see. Before the fabric ends, I'm going to see if I can squeeze in this other fabric, kind of like how I was doing the ruffles. Just kind of like squeeze it in. Okay. Okay, so that's in there. Cut this part off here. I'm trying to like Frankenstein it a little bit here, if you could tell. Let's see what else I can put down. Oh yeah, I do have this. Let's do that. It's a little thick, but hey, it's okay. Little thickums never hurt nobody. Okay, let's see here. I am literally just, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring this out right now. I am just playing in the mud, you guys. Okay, in the lace mud. Playing in the lace garden here. Let's see what happens. Let's get this up here. Okay. So there's that, and I got this bottom piece. Let me see what I can put at the bottom. An actual lace piece, maybe. Maybe. Oops, sorry. I got off camera. Okay. We are still on straight stitch here. Okay, sorry I didn't talk. I had to concentrate on that one. I had to concentrate with this one here. Okay, so I'm going to do another line here. I like to flatten them out a little bit. You guys know that. Okay. Okay. Now, do another straight. This will just be straight stitches all around, I think. That could be a good look for this one. Just making another straight stitch. going to stitch across all the laces. That looks good. I'm going to do what I did with my covers. Just kind of do a different stitch in between. So on this one, keep doing this in the middle, in between. And these are really, really big index cards too. They are really big index cards. Just going to keep making zigzag stitches in between. Let's see here. Oh, we're out. We are out. Okay. I have one more to do. Let me get out my bobbin. Okay. My bobbin. I think I'm going to do red next. But I literally have to do one more line. One more line with this color here. Okay. So one more zigzag here in between. And of course, thread came out the top. Why not? Let's just do that then. Oops, sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to touch the camera. I'm trying to fix. You see that? And maybe you can't see it. The thread is all knotted up in there. So 1 second. Okay, it came out. Good. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that. That was weird, huh? Okay. So now we have this kind of frankened up. It's a little bit franken, not really that much, but that's okay. Get this off of here. Make it even. It looks kind of like the covers that I made that one day. Okay, so let me get some glue on here. Let me get all this glue all in here, not on the edges because I'm still going to sew on the edges. But this is just so you have an actual journal card to journal on. Right there. So now it's all together. You can still write on that, definitely. Okay, let me get the straight stitch here. I want to do a border. I always do kind of like a border. So let me do that here too. Go. so here's the final journal card on this one anyways. That's a lot better. Now it doesn't bubble up in the middle like this one did. Kind of bubbles up because I didn't glue it. So that's a lot better. It's a very interesting journal card, right? And you can feel the textures. It feels so nice. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Emily. I love it. I love it. Let's keep it going. Here we have another piece of index card here. And, oh man, the slice is so big. It's kind of ugly too. I don't know. I don't like this. So ugly. Let's see. What else do I have? Let's see, what else do I have? I have this. Which again, I don't like this edge. Bye, Annette. Have a good weekend, you too. I'm going to cut off this edge, which is what keeps it round. I don't want it to be round. Makes it harder to sew. So I like to cut off the little edge. Let me see if I can try that Franken idea again. Well, let me change out the thread to a red. Because I really want to try this out with red. Everybody loves it when I use red thread. Everybody likes me when I use red thread. Okay, so let's do that here. Okay, so that goes in there. My red thread. One moment. Let me thread this machine. Oops, oops, oops. I touched the camera. Let me thread the machine. Here, here, over here, up, around, and down. Okay. And yes, I have to say that to myself. I have to, it's like walking yourself through tying your shoes. Okay. Yes, the red thread. Everybody loves the red thread. Okay, so let me get this part on here. And I do kind of put it outside the border a little bit so I can cut it down later. I'm still using straight stitch. Let me get that sewn on here a little bit. And then I'm going to grab another piece of lace. I'm going to cut off its border thingy. I don't know what this thing is called. It's the part that makes it into a ruffle. Okay, so here is, we're going to squeeze this part in here. And let's keep it going. Okay. So there's those two pieces of lace there. I have this piece here. Let's put this piece on there. And this is a kind of like a white on white collage with the lace. It kind of is. But I'm kind of feeling it. Let's put it underneath that, on top of that. Right here. I'm going to try and do this whole thing with little pieces of lace. Okay. I forgot I also have a bag with little pieces of lace. That might be a little bit more colorful. Let me go through that bag too. Not only do I have a container of lace, I have a bag full of scrap lace. Let me grab that. I just remembered. I just looked over and found this little baby Ooh, look at this lace piece here. That's beautiful. And it is this sewn together, hot glued? Is this hot glued? Okay, that's hot glued. No, it's not. Let's just get a little piece here. Let's sew this on over here underneath this one. Right here. Sew that on. Okay, and then I'm just looking through this bag here. I noticed there's a lot of different colored pieces that could work there. And what else do I have? I have this like blue lace. There's all sorts of pieces in here. Stuff I haven't used in forever. Oh, this keeps coming up. This piece here is kind of pretty. Oh, here's this lace piece. Yes, this is pretty. Skinny, skinny mini there here. Okay, so let's see what we do. Bunch of plain lace, but there is some really pretty. Thank you, Emily. I'm glad you guys enjoy it because I enjoy, the challenge kind of, It's a little bit of a challenge. I enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. Okay, let me clean this up a little bit because this one's a little bit of a puzzle here with the strings. I'm going to have too many strings or too little. Okay. So here, I'm going to sew this piece here. It doesn't matter where I start, really. And I need a little piece at the end. Could be this right here. Okay. That is there. Let's cut this off here. Okay. So this is the card so far. It's a little crazy. A lot of texture. We're working our way down. We're working it just like those guys next door. Working their little saw machine or whatever they're doing. Okay, so I have this other piece of lace. We're going to squish underneath here. Give it some space. It is kind of tucked under here. Let's get this sewed on top. Okay. I'm just sewing a whole straight line. Okay, that looks pretty good. Isn't that weird, you guys? Maybe my light is too bright. I don't know. But this right here is a different color than this. I think it looks really interesting. Let's put something here. I have this piece of lace that could go here. Okay, so this piece will go right here. Make sure it's up high enough here. A saw machine. Yeah, there is a saw machine. They're cutting tile, I think. I thought they were moving, but now I think they're just cutting tile and maybe remodeling. Okay, so now here at the very bottom. Oh, maybe we could put a piece of, yeah, let's put this piece of, what the heck was this again? Freaking curtain. It's a curtain. Maybe I'm trying to figure out what side to use. I should use the pink, yeah, to kind of close it off with a little bit of pink. Okay. Got lace all over my scissors. Okay, so let's do this right here. And I'm just going to do this top part up here. Okay, that looks good. Daisy, do you tell yourself but we're not here? I don't talk to myself, actually. I watch TV. You're funny. I just watch TV. I'm boring. Let me just get this over here. I do talk to myself, kind of. I'm not gonna lie. Like, all right, that looks good. All right, I kind of do that stuff. Like, let's go. Like, it put in my head. You know, I don't say it out loud. I'm not crazy. Okay. So here's this card. Very interesting, this card. It's kind of all over the place. Looks almost like a Valentine's Day card or something. Okay. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like it. Do you guys like it? Thumbs up if you guys like this little collage here. Might need a couple more lines, or it could just be like this by itself. Let me see. There's some spots where it could be fixed up a little bit. Like here, let me use a little bit of a... I'm going to make it like a big, wide zigzag stitch. Yeah, I think it needs this. Yes, it does. Just a really big zigzag stitch in between. I think is what it's needing. Put it here. Then put it over here following this line. Okay, now I think it's done. It's a little funky. Wait, no, it's not done. You know what? This is it's a little bit funky. It's a little bit country. It's a little bit rock and roll, but I kind of like it. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, you guys. I'm liking it. Cutting off the strings. I don't like them to be too long. I know people, it's a very controversial topic about these strings. Daisy, I haven't seen Crafty Irina. Is she okay? Yeah, she's been around. She shows up. She says that she doesn't, she always watches my live, she says. But she doesn't always comment, is what she says. Also, she's been posting on Junk Journal Junkie's chat about her old videos. So she's talking about she's working it. You know, she's trying to work back into the groove. Trying to get back into the groove. That's what she's trying to do. Okay, so let me get some glue over here. Yeah, I cut him, Sandra. I cut him. It's a very controversial topic, though. It's very, very controversial. Okay, so now I glued it together. Make sure that they're actually together in a good spot. Oh my god, I glued 3 of them together. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Okay, so now it's glued on the back of another index card because I need it to have kind of like a smooth part so that you can actually write on. So that it's actually an index card. That's what I needed. Okay, so let's go back to the straight stitch that we're doing at the longest length. Okay, and then right here. Okay, so this looks kind of good. Oop, that didn't take right there. Okay, I like it though. What do you guys think about this one? You guys like this one? This one's really Frankensteined up. See, that's good. I like it. I like it with the red thread. And I like that bottom part. It looks really nice. A lot of lace. You guys get your lace bits out and make some journal cards because these are actually really good. And I thought they were going to be like too bulky, but they're really not, right? Doesn't it look like a Valentine's Day card? Yes. And I thought they would be really thick, but they're really not. They're really not thick, even with all the stitching and then even with the lace and even with the double index cards. Not bulky one bit. So here's kind of like my ones that I did. This bit lace bit part right here too looks really cute. All right, so let me do one more. Oh, and I also did this one. I forgot. Like I said, at least with this one, you can write on it. Maybe I could go back to this style. Let's see. I do enjoy making all these weird, you know, lace bits, but let me try making something a little bit more like this like the first one. Let me see. I do have this beautiful lace here. I think this was wrapped around a vintage book I bought. So let me do this. And try not to use up the whole page. And then here I am using the biggest piece of lace I got. Okay. Let me see what I got here. I have some stuff. This is a lot of little pieces, though. That's the problem. Okay, so we use this lace here, as well as, oh, this, I think this should be long enough. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we use these two down here at the very bottom. Cut this to size here. I don't want to work with a piece that's too big. Now let me take out this top part. This part that makes it into a ruffle makes it hard to sew. At least on this, for me anyways. Maybe it doesn't for you, but it does for me. So let me lay that on the bottom here. Get back to my sewing machine here. And we're going to get back to the straight stitch here. I'll be back on Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you guys. I'll be back here to decorate another junk journal that I have. I wanted to take a break from decorating today and just kind of have a little bit of fun with my sewing machine and some lace and kind of experiment, you know. It's just that kind of day. It's just that day. Let's get this lace underneath. Sometimes that's what I have to do to get the creativity flowing. It's kind of like take a break from something, come back to it later. That helps me stay motivated instead of feeling like I have to, making it feel like a chore, you know. Take a little step back, do a little something else, get back to it on Monday. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to be listing some new stuff over the weekend. I might do it today. We'll see. And I might have to come back on Sunday or Saturday for another video. But that is, we'll deal with that when that comes. Just going to do a straight line here as well. And then let's do a border. Finish this off here. Go over here to this side. Oh no, it's this side over here. Oops, wrong little line I'm following. Okay, this way. Okay, so here's this one with just a little bit of lace down at the bottom. Looks very cute. I like the red thread, you guys. I think the red thread is a good look. And now I can glue this one. I could just entirely glue this one to another card just to double it up. Because these index cards are really thin. And I got these index cards over at Walmart. Okay, Sandra, thanks for stopping by. So this has been a lot of fun with these journal cards. I definitely want to make some more. I have hit my 1 hour mark though. So I think I will be signing off myself. And if I feel like it, I might come back later on tonight. I might come back on this weekend. I don't know what I'll do. But set your notifications on if you want to hang out with me again. And we'll probably be making more of these lace cards tonight. I just need to take a little bit of a break. Kind of, you know, relax my brain. A lot of decisions made here. Doesn't seem like it, but making a lot of decisions kind of tires out my brain. So, and I got to set up my printer. I got orders to fill. Oh, my God. Okay, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, for coming and see this little project. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys like it, if you're going to try it out, give it a thumbs up. You can also join my Facebook group, the cool Junk Journal Cool Kids. The Cool Junk Journal Kids. Or is it Junk Journal Cool Kids? Oh, my God, I can't think. I'm telling you, my brain. I need to relax it for a minute. Okay, you guys, so I will see you then. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to Patricia. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Sandra. And to Erin. And thank you, Emily. Thank you, Patricia, again. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. I will see you guys later. Bye.